Hello friends, Tanya here for Trinity Stamps, and today we're going to look at the Santa mug die set. This is a die set that has many pieces, and it features a mug that you can dress up with all kinds of different elements. We've got a Santa face, we've got holly berries and leaves, a snowflake, and a gingerbread man. I have die cut all of the pieces to create the mug and the Santa face and all of the other components of the card. I die cut the mug base with some red cardstock, and we're going to add the rim of the mug. That's what this skinny piece does on top. There's also a base of the mug, so you can have contrasting colors if you wanted. You could do this with pattern paper, ink blended paper, all kinds of background element ways you could do this, and it is an adorable little mug that you could put just that snowflake for a lovely decorating element. Next we have the holly berries. The die cuts out 3 berries and 2 leaves. I'm going to layer these together to create a bunch of 3 berries, and then we're going to adhere the leaves to the trio of berries. I like to add a 3rd leaf, and each of these, the 2 leaves that the die cuts, tilt in opposite directions. So you can use whichever 3 leaves you'd like if you like to have 3 leaves on your berry bunch. And you can see how cute that is on our mug. Adorable. You could do that with glitter paper, shimmery paper, all kinds of things. Here's this adorable gingerbread man that I used the 2 layers to layer up, and then added white frosting details with all of the die pieces that cut those out. Next, we're going to do the Santa mug. Now, after I assembled this, I saw the design graphic and saw that they actually placed the Santa face a little lower on the mug, so it was more like it was an icon on the mug, and then the foam is not his hat. I decided to make the foam his hat on this one. We've got the face piece, and then we have the beard and the mustache that layer nicely. I'm looking at how this looks with this as a hat. We're going to add the brim to the bottom of the foam, and it actually fits perfectly on there. Just going to add that right at the top of the mug, and then we'll slip the foam under the edge of the top of that brim. Now, you could have put this whole Santa face lower on the mug, and it would have looked fantastic also. I have colored the foam with some Copic markers and added some shimmer with my sparkle pen. Next, we're going to add Santa's eyebrows. I die cut those with white cardstock also, using my pickup stick to help place those carefully. And the Crafty Girlfriend glue would be fantastic here. We've got Santa's nose that we'll add here. And then we have a couple of cheeks that we can add. I colored those with my Copic markers also, die cut them with white cardstock, and Copic colored the face, the nose, and the rosy cheeks. Just carefully getting those exactly where I want them, kind of centered over the points of the mustache ends. It's only one mustache, isn't it? Next, we have his buckle, and that goes on the lower part of the mug. You could use the skinnier one that I used at the top to put your belt a little higher on Santa. And here you can see how the holly berries and the snowflake both look adorable on our Santa. Here we have one of the gingerbread men. This is the more shadow element one, but if you wanted to make him look a little plumper, you could use the shadow element and still use all of these frosting bits to decorate our cute little gingerbread man. There we go. I'm taking these little rickrack looking pieces and adding those to his arms and his legs. They fit more completely on these smaller gingerbread man, but these are adorable too. Sometimes your frosting doesn't go all the way to the edges on all of your Christmas cookies. And then we have some little tiny dots for his buttons. And these eyes and mouth actually are supposed to be Santa's eyes and mouth. But I think they look pretty cute on this little gingerbread man too. Just going to use little dots of precision glue to add these little white elements to the gingerbread man. The pickup stick is an invaluable tool to help you assemble these adorable little pieces for your gingerbread man. This is a whole lot less messy than baking cookies and making frosting and trying to squeeze it out onto your cookies. Although these aren't edible, they're still adorable. There is our completed little gingerbread man. I just love him. Here are those two adorable gingerbread men next to each other. And here we have all of the different components of this die set laid out for you to see in all their glory. I think they're adorable. I'm not alone. There are several samples this time. This one was by me. This one is from Cassie. This one is from Sylvia. I love her stuff too. Here we have one from Christina. Or no, and then this one is by Jenny Hall. And that's all of the samples I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, now's a great time. And as always, check that description box below for links to the product that I featured today. Until next time, here are a couple more videos I thought you might enjoy. Bye-bye.